Hey guys, what's up? This is White Boy for the win, and welcome back to Why Mega Evolve. Now, earlier this week we talked about Mega Conkeldurr, and today we're going to be talking about Mega Omastar. But before we get started, let me just give you guys a brief explanation of what this series is about. Now, every week we'll be picking two Pokemon that either need a Mega Evolution, deserve a Mega Evolution, or want a Mega Evolution for. Now, this is based off my opinion alone, and no one else's. Now, if you guys do not like my opinion, then please post your opinions in the comment section down below. But what would you keep, what would you change, and etc. And at the end of every video, I will be telling you guys which Pokemon we'll be talking about the following day. So with that said, here is Mega Omastar. Now, sorry for at the beginning where I'm just a little chuckled up. I would say breaking the fourth wall here. I haven't recorded a video for the Why Mega Evolve series for like the past week. I've just been so super busy, and I'm really tired at the same time, but I did want to get a video out to you guys at the same time. But anyways, when it comes to Omastar, out of the three fossils from the Kanto region, Omastar is my favorite just because I love its design, I love its typing, I like how it works in competitive play, and I like how this Pokemon can set up and just do massive amount of damage to your opponent, because Omastar, if I'm not mistaken, out of the three, because I really never used a Kabutops and or an Aerodactyl. Well, I used an Aerodactyl, but not like on an actual team as to where I've used Omastar on an actual team before. Omastar is the special attacker of the three fossils, because I mean, I already knew that Aerodactyl and Kabutops are physical attackers, but Omastar is the special version. But like I said, set up correctly, and Omastar can literally just sweep your opponent's team, because this thing gets access to Shell Smash, it gets access to Ancient Power, Earth Power, Scald, Ice Beam, Hydro Pump. I mean, this thing, like those moves that I just mentioned right now, are pretty much common moves that you would run on a regular Omastar. Now, I felt like if we're going to be getting more Mega Evolutions, if they're going to be giving any more, which I should say fossil Pokemon evolutions, I feel like they should complete like the actual Kanto fossil like Pokemon, considering that obviously Aerodactyl has a Mega Evolution, so it only makes sense if Omastar and Kabutops also receive a Mega Evolution at some point. So we're going to be talking about those two. We're going to be talking about Omastar today, and then Kabutops on Monday, so we can pretty much round up the fossil Pokemon from the Kanto region. But like I said, Omastar, in my opinion, like, to be like completely honest, Omastar doesn't need a Mega Evolution. Its stats are fine. It gets access to Shell Smash. You could pretty much run either Mental Herb or Focus Sash. Personally, for my taste, I honestly like Focus Sash a lot better, just so that I know I can get off a guaranteed Shell Smash, as long as my opponent doesn't go for like a Fake Out or a priority move that will knock out my Omastar. But besides the point, like I said, to be completely honest, like, Omastar doesn't really need a Mega Evolution, but it wouldn't hurt it at the same time. I mean, we already got Mega Evolution Pokemon that don't even need it, hence like the Pseudo Legends, or the Pseudo, I don't remember the correct term off the top of my head right now, but like Pokemon like Tyranitar, Garchomp, like those Pokemon that I just mentioned, they don't even need a Mega Evolution, but they received one because they're like fan favorite. So like I said, like, does Omastar need a Mega Evolution? No. Would it hurt to have it receive one? At this point, no. So, as you can tell from what I've done to its stats, I did increase everything, but decreased its physical attack by 10 points, because I felt like Omastar needed a little bit more extra points than a Mega Evolution normally gets into its other stats. So that's why I decreased it from base 60 to base 50. Now, for its special attack, I increased it from base 115 to base 150. Now, like I said, Omastar is the special variant of the Kanto fossils, so I wanted to increase its special attack as well. So nonetheless, like I said, this thing gets access to like Ancient Power, Earth Power, Hydro Pump, Scald, Ice Beam. Those moves that I said just right now are just a perfect move set for an Omastar, and can literally just do massive amount of damage, because even at base 115 without the Mega Evolution, Omastar really does do a lot of damage if it gets off a Shell Smash, and even without the Shell Smash, excuse me, it can still do a fuck ton of damage. So I wanted to increase it to base 150, that way it can utilize how powerful this Pokemon can actually be. Plus, with this thing getting access to Shell Smash and increasing both its special attack, physical attack, and speed, Omastar is literally going to be like one of the most broken Pokemon in OU. Now, do I see this thing like going into Ubers? Possibly. Why? Well, I mean, we have Mega Mawile in Ubers, and Mawile just by itself is complete shit. So, I mean, there is also a possibility. So, I wouldn't rule it out just yet, but I can actually see Omastar being in Ubers, because this thing can take care of, like, Dialga, can take care of Lugia, Ho-Ho, Zekrom, Reshiram. Like, I can keep going on, but like I said, this thing can, like, do a lot of work when it comes to competitive play in the Ubers tier, so I could potentially see this thing being in Ubers. But like I said, if it can get up a Shell Smash, then I can see this thing doing a lot of work in Ubers and obviously in OU. Now, for its physical defense, I wanted to increase it from base 125 to base 160. Now, obviously, I was going to have to increase its physical defense, and even by itself, without the Mega Evolution, its defense is actually very decent, being a base 125. So I wanted to increase it to base 160 to make this thing a lot more bulkier, and even if you do get off a Shell Smash, it will have some bulk left behind, potentially, if you actually go with like the physical route of trying to attack Omastar, because its defense, like I said, is very bulky at base 160, and even without the Mega Evolution, base 125 is very, very bulky. So I could see this thing like taking a lot of hits as well, having some natural bulk behind it. Now, its HP maxes out at 344, and or its base stats at base 70. Now, I could see this thing potentially like surviving one hit, but honestly, after that, that's pretty much it. Because honestly, I mean, obviously, Omastar doesn't get access to any like recovery moves like Recover or Wish or anything like that, or at least from what I'm seeing, it doesn't get access to that. I mean, it could, but I don't see it. So if it does, let me know in the comment section down below. But anyways, base 160 for a Mega Omastar, I feel like it's very balanced for a Pokemon, like I said, Omastar. Now, for its special defense, I increased it from base 70 to base 100. Now, I wanted to increase its special defense higher to make it an even base 100, because that's what's kind of, in sense, I would say, hindering this thing being very good, I would say, is because its special defense is complete piss poor because of its typing. It's weak to fighting, it's weak to rock, it's 4 times weak to rock actually, and it's 2 times weak to electric, which are very, very common typings that you see in competitive play. Most of the time I see grass and electric more, and and it's also weak to ground as well, excuse me, but it's 4 times weak to grass. So grass most of the time is special with using like Solar Beam or Giga Drain most of the time from what I'm seeing. So I wanted to increase it to base 100, so then that way it will be bulkier on the special side as well, potentially taking a hit or two. But honestly, like, even though it does have like a boost in its special defense, I don't honestly see this thing maybe living a Giga Drain or anything like that, even if it is at base 100 like I said. So honestly, other than that, I felt like increasing its special defense, making this thing a lot more bulkier, was a must. So I feel like base 100 was a very balanced the special defensive set for Omastar. Now, for its speed, I increased it from base 55 to base 65. Now, that's where I actually took that 10 points from its physical attack, and I actually put it in its speed, because I felt like Omastar needed to be a little bit more faster. So I decided to actually add just 10 points into its speed to base 65, because in that way, when you get off a Shell Smash, it'll be a lot faster than it would have just being at a regular Omastar. But like I said, I felt like it needed the speed buff, so I decided to actually increase it to base 65. And then, like I said, get off a Shell Smash, and you're pretty much set to go on just sweeping. So, like I said, base 65 is a balanced speed stat for an Omastar. Now, as a regular Omastar, its base stats at 495, and with a Mega Evolution, it's going to be at 595. Now, for its typing, I decided to leave it alone as Rock Water. Obviously, there's really no reason for me to change its typing, and plus, it is a fossil type Pokemon, so I really can't change its primary rock typing on it. So I left that alone, and obviously, I left its water typing as well, because obviously, it's, if I'm not mistaken, a shellfish, I think. I'm probably getting those two animals, those two, what are they, amphibians mixed up. So, like I said, I just decided to leave it as water as well, because it gets access to water moves that can benefit this thing in competitive play, like Hydro Pump, Surf, Scald, and those types of moves that this thing can actually benefit and actually get stab off of, so I left its typing alone. Now for its ability, I actually decided to give this thing shell armor. Now the reason why I decided to give this thing shell armor was because it depends on if your opponent gets a critical hit, because like the one thing that really like irks me in competitive play is when your opponent gets a critical hit at the one chance that you don't want it to happen. So I decided to give this thing shell armor because of that reason, because in that way you can actually have all of your stats still intact before activating a shell smash, and then you can actually sweep from there as well. Because when it comes to shell armor, that way you don't get critted. It's trying to set up. And I felt like shell armor was the best ability for it. I was honestly thinking about giving this thing lightning rod, just so then like electric type attacks won't affect it, and or probably like an ability that can probably boost its speed when it comes to like grass type moves. I don't even think we have an ability like that, but if we did, I would have given it that, or made up a new ability that can actually give that description of what I said. But all in all, I feel like shell armor is a good ability for Omastar, because in that way your opponent can pretty much, I know it's most likely going to outspeed, attack you, set up a shell smash, and pretty much just sweep your opponent's team from there. So I decided to give it shell armor. So anyways guys, there is Mega Omastar. So like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, and also don't forget to comment and subscribe. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, I wanted to actually talk about the first gen fossil Pokemon. So on Monday, you guys will be seeing a Mega Kabutops video, so keep that in mind, and also watch out for that at noon on Monday. But also, before I go, I do have a second channel. I always keep neglecting to say this to you guys, but I've been uploading a lot more Overwatch content on that channel. If you guys have been like watching or have been looking in your sub boxes, if it has been showing up in your sub boxes, I've been uploading a lot of Overwatch videos on this channel as well. But I told you guys that I wanted to ease up on uploading it on this channel. I kind of just migrated over to my second channel. That way I have other stuff to upload on that one as well. And I actually stopped uploading Overwatch content on this channel, and pretty much just 100% of the time upload it on my second channel, which will be down in the description box down below, so you guys can go check it out. For right now, all I'm uploading is just play the games. I would upload matches and stuff like that, but I don't have a capture card, and the PlayStation only has a 15-minute time limit of recording, and I don't know how well that will play out. So for now, all you guys are going to be seeing are just play the games, and if I do say so myself, those are some really amazing play of the game, so I highly encourage you guys to go and check it out. But with all that said, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, and also don't forget to comment and subscribe. Once again, my second channel will be down in the description box down below. It is called Alpha Boy for the Win, so I highly encourage you guys to go and check it out. And like I said, on Monday we will be talking about Mega Kabutops, so this is White Boy for the Win, and I'll catch you guys later.